Hello everybody, this is Intuitive Retta. How are you today? I am going to do a reading on Cardi B and Offset. I'm going to say Cardi because last time you guys got upset the way I pronounced it. So I'm going to do a reading on them, but first, if you would like your own personal reading, please email me at rettaware@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook under Intuitive Retta. And please comment below, like this video, and subscribe if you would like to get all my notifications when I do readings. My daughter, who's the same age as Cardi B, wanted me to do this reading. Before I do the reading, I'm just going to pick one of these. This is what the subscribers have written on a post that I had in the community center of what readings they wanted. And I told them that I will pick up 1 or 2 a week. So I'm just going to pick one. Let's see. Kim Porter. So you will see. You guys know I didn't want to do a reading on Kim Porter, but you guys put it in the suggestion. So I will be doing a reading on Kim Porter. Lord. Oh. Okay, let's get on to Cardi B. This is my way of giving back. We all know that Cardi B, from my reading with her and Nicki Minaj, is the lovers and the devil. I also told you that she's going through a really bad postpartum depression. And I see that continuing with her for a few years. So she really needs to go and get some real help in regards to that. Also, as her being the lovers and the devil, sometimes it's about her choices, especially in partners, in relationships. Sometimes she makes bad choices in partners and relationships because until she learns to truly, love herself completely and find what she's missing, because a lot of the lovers feel like they're looking for something like a soulmate or a soul twin, which I don't really believe in. They look for it outside in people instead of looking for it within themselves. And the devil comes in play. That means that they have a lot of vices, a lot of shadow issues that they'll continuously have to, work to and work from and try to fight against. So she has an addictive personality. That's part of the devil's energy, is an addictive personality. You can be addicted to anything. You could be addicted to love. You could be addicted to money. You can be addicted to drugs. You can be addicted to alcohol. So this year for her is her Hierophant. So it's a lot of law issues, a lot of legal issues, also getting things organized, and she has to still worry about this her emotional imbalance with this postpartum depression. Please, Cardi, don't use any alcohol, not even occasionally. Just stop all that, because you can be disposed to become alcoholic or into drugs more. So take this time to get some help, because I do see you're emotionally off balance. Okay, Offset now. Offset is the magician. So as a magician, he's going to be successful. I haven't done the other boys in the band. I don't even know their names. But the other guys in, what is it called, Migos? I don't know the other two's names. Quavo, I know one. I don't know the other one. So Offset, I don't know I didn't do their birth card, so I don't know, but he has a very creative energy. He would be very creative in regards to their mixing and their music, creativity, also maybe even like videos and his opinions. So he's a very creative force. He's someone that can bring his thoughts from the ether and kind of bring them forth. These people are good at like orchestrating. They're good at directing, producing, stuff like that. So I can see that this year for him, whereas Cardi is in her Hierophant energy, which is the, law issues, and she's dealing with her postpartum depression. He is in, what year is he? I think he's in his magician year, which just starts because his birthday's in December. So his magician energy and his creative energy just started. And her birthday's in October, and her energy just started. So we can see some legal issues going on for her. Could be divorce, could be a lot of different things. So what I'm going to do is look at their relationship to see if this is really the end. Even though Cardi has said it, emotionally, I don't think she's there. But she looks strong. So let's just see. And I think also there's a lot of things to deal with. I think it's the court issue that she has to go in regards to that Jade girl and her so-called sister, which I don't think they're really sisters. The court issue, I think that has to come into play with her just having enough. And the judge reprimanding her, because I guess this was all over Offset and his infidelity issues. And then also, you know, what just came out all over the gossip rags about Cuban Doll. So let's just see what's going on in their relationship. Offset and let's see. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Okay. Let's see. Energy surrounding their relationship here. I'm going to put this card here. Energy surrounding is prayer. So, I think they're both into, like, prayer. This was a sacred union, you know. They got married and stuff like that. I think it's a hard time for both of them. It's all about betrayal. So this is all about, the bottom line is this betrayal on his part. It's like he continuously betrays her. And that's been the big issue in their relationship, is his betrayal. Let's see what's about her. There's too many things, too many secrets coming out, too many things, too many secrets, too many things are coming out, you know, in public. I think that if it was more private, it would be different. But I think it's because all these secrets and stuff are coming out in the public, and she's in the public eye, so it makes her feel exposed. And what we see, what like the gossip rags are reporting, is just a small sliver of like the real stuff he's doing. Okay, hopefully, I think this light is like, let's see for him. For him, he's thinking about his marriage. He's right now, this is what's on his mind. He's thinking about his marriage, his union. He's also thinking about the legal issues, the legal ramifications of a divorce. He's thinking about his marriage, stuff like that. What does she want from Offset? She wants him to grow and to evolve and to kind of grow and evolve from where he was then. She wants to see some growth, some evolving from him. That's what she wants. She wants him to evolve and to see some growth. You know, and to become this man that she, you know, knows or feels that he can be. What does he want from her? He wants her to be his wife. He really loves her. I mean, this is the card of wife. So he wants from her to be his wife. He wants her to be his wife. He wants her to be his wife. Okay. Let me see another card over here. It's her daughter. She has a daughter, right? Her daughter is on her mind. Her daughter is, and I still see another kid, and she wants another kid. I know they're reading with Nicki Minaj. I seen another kid coming for her. I see another kid still wanting to come in for her. But she's everything on her mind is her child. But I do see another kid. His mind is also, he feels the husband. He's also kind of thinking about what's going to happen in his business. Also about him being a father, the man, the husband. This is, and his job. So this is all on his mind right now, how everything plays out. Let me just do 3 cards. funny enough, he doesn't want this divorce. I don't see so many I do see some emotional cards. I do see some emotional cards. I see one on her side and one on his side. I think they make a lot of money, you know, being a couple. I think he wants to hold on to this relationship. I don't think he wants the divorce. He wants this, it brings him money for both of them to be in this relationship, and he doesn't really want this divorce. He looks at her as his wife. Are they going to get a divorce? There's plans in motion. I think there's going to be another kid. I don't necessarily think there's plans of getting a divorce. And this is like the happy family and it's upside down. So there's plans of them getting divorced. I do see there's another kid. I still see another kid coming in. It's going to be a burden. No more fighting. I don't think they're going to get a divorce. If they do, they're still going to stay together. I still see her maybe dealing with him in 2020. Because 2020 is her lover's energy, which is double her energy. I feel that that maybe they'll have another kid. They're talking about divorce, but I don't know if they're necessarily going to do it. I see them coming together. There's a new baby there. I do see a new baby. I see that they're going to either, if they do start the process, they may stop the process. It's going to be a bigger burden than what it is. And I think right now, she's not ready for, she has really bad postpartum. Even though she came on camera last night and looked beautiful and calm and, you know, and everything, don't let that fool you. This is really, you know, devastating for her. I want to see her by herself real fast. I want this deck. Sorry about that. Oh. Okay. What does... Well, I want to see Cardi and Offset. What does she need to work on for this relationship to work? And what does he need to work on? She needs to work on, he needs to learn how to balance things. He needs to learn how to balance things. Especially these women that he's dealing with, he needs to learn how to balance these things. Be better at it. I don't think she necessarily cares that he's doing this stuff. It's just how it's showing up in public. She's just like, you need to learn how to balance your women better. To her, this is something she feels like her parents all over again. I don't know if her parents are together or whatever, but the relationships that her parents, or what she's seen from her parents, she feels like this is on repeat. This is on repeat. So all this goes back to her childhood, you know, stuff like that. Let's just see. Cardi. I just want to see where she's at right now. Cardi. And yes, my next up video, per request, is going to be Kim Porter. My subscribers, y'all know I didn't want to do the reading on her. Okay. Where is Cardi? She's trying to balance and juggle things and balance. And I'm telling you, and it's like everything. She's trying to balance and juggle things. And it's like the spotlight's on her. She's having a hard time. Where is she at right now? The Ten of Pentacles. Right now, she's just worried about, she's really worried about her family and her business. That's what's really on her mind, is her family and her business. And her husband. What's the cross to bear is the Eight of Cups. She said she wants a divorce and she wants to leave, but the problem with this is that she doesn't really want to walk away. She doesn't. She doesn't really want to walk away. No matter what she says, she doesn't really want to walk away. She wants this family. She wants this family. She doesn't want to walk away. Underneath all that, is the conflict. She knows she's not in a good place right now. She knows she's not in a good place. The Five of Swords is all about mental conflict and arguments and stuff like that. And she knows she's not, and look at how like laid out this woman. She knows she's not strong right now. And even though he's doing all this crap and doing all types of crap, he's been there for her mentally, and even though he's caused a lot of distress and a whole bunch of silliness in the news, he's been there for her mentally, and he's picked her up when she's kind of fumbled a little bit and not feeling good. And I think it's not only him, there's someone else in the group that they're close to. I think there's someone else in his group that they're close to. And it's like they're just arguing a lot right now. So this is all about arguments and feeling like they have to do something. Or her feeling like she has to do something. You know, she has to do something, but she's not really in it. Let's see in the past. It's her daughter. You know, everything on her mind is her husband and his infidelity. Her husband and his infidelity. That's what's on her mind, is her husband and his penis. Remember, I always say the King of Wands is someone with their penis in their hand. So it's like, mine is bigger than yours. I conquer, I roar. You know, they kind of rule by sex and passion and penis. So that he's on her mind. And him just having sex willy-nilly, not thinking about the repercussions of his actions, and just having sex with everybody and just blowing up the whole thing. You know, you're blowing up my whole world. You're causing all this chaos with you because you don't know how to control your penis. That's basically what's on her mind. And he needs to fix it. He's also the magician. He's telling her, I can fix this. I can fix this. And she's like, you need to fix this. So somehow maybe, you know how before there was a big thing, before everybody was going to like sexual, had counseling, you know, everybody had a sexual addiction or whatever. He's going to have to fix it. If he wants this relationship, which he does and she does, he's going to have to put something in play to kind of act like they're fixing it or to fix it. Let me see what's in the future. The Six of Cups is remembering better times. His penis, she's mad. She's mad to do something. The death, it's not the end. It's not the end. It's not the end of their relationship. It's not. So she doesn't want the end. What's going to happen? The Ten of Wands is a burden. A burden is they're going to try to stay together. They're kind of disillusioned. She's kind of, remember I said she's going through some really bad postpartum depression. Even though she has everything, you know, physically with money, and she's beautiful and this and that, there's some disillusionment there. She's not seeing things clearly as things are, and they do want to, it's the burden is trying to hold this family together. Their issues, remember I also said her issues are really going to come out and play. This year is about her trying to get things in order and organized. And next year is really going to be bad for her. 2020 is not going to be, it might be good, you know, with her music and stuff like that. And business might be good, but personally it's not going to be good for her. You know, there may be some more, if they do stay together, there's maybe some more cheating issues. There's also going to be probably her own issues, her shadow self, her own ego, you know, some of these addiction type issues are going to come to play. She, you know, temperance, yeah. And she's got to be careful. Don't start drinking. Don't start drinking, and don't start putting things in your drink to kind of calm you down. Don't start using things to kind of mellow you out and calm you down. Five of Cups of depression. I see that's coming up. And I see that's coming up for her. She has to work on a lot of inner issues. She's got to work on a lot of inner issues coming up. So all this is basically saying she needs to work on, I don't see them leaving or separating. I see maybe she's saying it, but emotionally she's not there yet. I do still see them kind of together, you know, not going through with the whole divorce. If they do go through with the divorce, they're still going to stay together. I see just a lot of next year for her, because she just got her 2009. Next year is going to be really, really, you know, personally bad for her. You know, personally in regards to her emotions, you know, her love life, this and that next year. She has a lot to deal with, a lot to deal with, a lot to deal with. On top of, I see a lot of fives there. You know, the disillusionment. I see a lot of depression. This is the depression card. Do not use alcohol or drugs for your depression, Carly. Don't get into that. I see her just very depressed, very depressed. Anxiety. Don't get pregnant so soon either. I see another baby, but wait a while, because you already have the postpartum depression. I see a lot of, you know, stuff that she has to work on internally. And right now, also with Offset, he is the magician, but he's very creative. He could fix this, but right now it's like he's using his energy not for the greater good of their family. You know, he's kind of doing I do. So I think eventually, you know, I see that I see the depression. I also see a loss of some kind, but there's a window of hope. But and this isn't like a victory. So I don't think, even though I think it's going to be a hard couple of years for her, a hard couple of years. A hard couple of years for her. Let me just see Offset real fast. We have a few minutes. Maybe his, whoops, maybe his will come up a little bit clearer, because she's emotionally a mess right now. Poor girl. Postpartum depression is real. You need to, it's not nothing to play with. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Where is Offset at? Let's see. Retreat. He wants to retreat. Let's see. He wants to retreat. Where he is he knows that she is in a dark place right now. He knows that Cardi is in a dark place right now. He knows it. He knows it. He thinks she needs a retreat. He thinks they both need a retreat for their relationship. Let's just get out of here. I don't know if they have stuff coming up, but he's like, come on, we need to kind of, you know, work on this. He knows she's not in a good place right now. Two of Wands is trying to see his burden is seeing what's next. Like, what are they going to do next? He's trying to reason with her. Like, please, let's not get this divorce. Let's not get this divorce. Please. Let's see. The bottom line is the indecisiveness. It's like he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. He's here, and does she have, like, he's hearing it a lot. So I know she has a sister, but is there anybody else that's kind of close to her in the family or friend? Because she's getting it from all sides. They're yelling at him, like the sister and stuff like that. He doesn't know how to fix it. Basically, he doesn't, even though he's the magician, he doesn't know how to fix it. He wants to. I think she's been in this kind of disillusionment, even though everything's going well. I think she's been in this place of this for about 7 months. I don't know how old the baby is or whatever, but I think she's been in this kind of, her moods and her depression has been really bad within the last 7 months. What's on his mind is fighting off everybody. It's like all the attacks. He's constantly trying to defend himself. He feels like his whole world is crumbling right now. And he wants his family. He wants his family back. He's trying to figure out how to get it back. Let's see, in the future, the Queen of Wands. He knows the Queen. He wants the this isn't This is two other women. I don't know if these are the two women that's on her side that are yelling at him, or if these are two different women. But I see two women kind of, he's trying to escape. One is yelling at him. One is angry. I don't know if this could be, he's trying to escape. And it's keeping him leaving is keeping him anxiety. So these are two women. I don't know in the future. This anxiety. He's thinking about his daughter. There's another kid coming. I keep seeing another. I know he has. Does he have a kid? I know he had a kid beforehand, right? Does he? How many kids? It's either, I see kids. So I don't know if this is another kid for him. Does he have a little boy? So I'm seeing that. His children. He's thinking about his children. He has, remember, also, this is his year of his magician, but next year is his spirituality. It's the Hierophant energy. He may be tested spiritually next year. So I do see a celebration after he deals with this spiritual. He may have a spiritual epiphany. I don't know if this is a new kid for him and Cardi right here that's showing up, or is his son. But I see that him leaving her is causing him anxiety. Him leaving her is causing him anxiety. She's mad, and there's another woman that's like berating him. With words. People are judging. He's like, what can I do? He's telling her, he's like in public opinion. This is Cardi right here. Please, please, I'll do anything. I'll give you anything. Please, please, you know, please, you know. He doesn't want to, he's going to try to do whatever he can to get back to the way they were. He knows he's been doing bad. He knows that he's been using his energy, you know, for the bad. Like cheating and stuff. He really wants her back. He really wants her back. He's like, he's ready to renew his vows and everything, which is crazy because he keeps cheating. Why? Why did I say he kept cheating? I know there was... Why does he keep cheating? Why is he just cheating all the time? He has a problem of being alone. Like, he does a lot of cheating on the internet. Like with his phone, and the phone is an issue. Instagram, Facebook, like Instagram, I don't know about Facebook, but Instagram is a problem for him. He doesn't like being alone. He needs to find strength within himself and not, you know, look at these women and stuff like that to give him strength, to make him feel like, you know, he's a man and, you know, that he's not lonely, because he gets lonely. So that's why he does it. He finds these women on Instagram, basically. He gets lonely. Alright. So, let's just see. They're both brokenhearted. A lot of arguments. Thinking about better times. He knows he's done wrong. Business, he's like, okay. He doesn't know what to do. It's the sadness on both sides. Depression. High priest. It's just the same thing over again. I don't think it's the true end of their relationship, no matter what Cardi says. Okay, everybody. Have a good day. Next up reading would be Kim Porter. Talk to you guys later. Bye.